Ooh, there's too much ice. Too much ice. Too much ice. Get that back. There's too much ice. Do not play with me. Do not play with me. There's too much ice. I said like ice. I said like ice.
I ain't gonna call you out your name, my boy. I never understand you people that decide, and yeah, I'm gonna say you people, because that goes for black, white, Hispanic, Asian. If you go to a restaurant where people are dealing with your food and you decide to be an asshole, like this young man is being an asshole, you deserve everything that comes with that. Every special ingredient that they put in your water, you deserve that.
You didn't just try me like that. I'm finna get out. Can I get honey mustard? Mustard on the job. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You must always have respect, especially with the people who make your food.
Thank you.
How dare you? Whoever raised you failed you. Oh, I'm going to take that drink back. And it's going to come back light on the ice, but heavy with something else. Disrespectfully, of course. No.
Who do you think you are? It's a lot of you niggas that have never been smacked in your face. You have never received consequences for your actions. That shit just got me mad. And I think it's because it's an older lady too. It really just got me upset.
My baby daddy said he always had the strangest feeling like the kids wasn't his, and he always accused me of cheating. I have never cheated on this man. I was always faithful to him. I was never with anybody else. So then one day, I guess he snuck behind my back, and he went and he took all 3 of our kids to go get a DNA test. Come to figure out, the DNA test came back that none of the kids was his. And y'all, I was very sure that all of the kids was his. Like, that was the only person that I was with, and I promised that that was the only person that I was with. So he was...
If the kids ain't his, who kids are they? That bitch done had a baby with Casper the Ghost.
So angry, and he kept telling me, like, I knew that you was cheating on me. Who was you cheating on me with? And I kept telling him, like, there was nobody that I cheated on you with. I was always in the house. I did not invite anybody over. Like, I did absolutely nothing. So he ended up packing up his stuff, and he ended up leaving. So one day, his mother ended up calling me. Me and her got into this huge argument. And she was telling me, like, oh, you cheated on my son. I knew you was that kind of female. And I was...
Hold on, I ain't even read. Yo, I just be looking at the videos. I don't even be reading the little caption. My baby daddy swear I cheated the whole time. He ate his twin in the womb. So them his twin kids not even his? What? Bro, the internet.
Like, I never was that kind of female. I would never do anything like that. So I guess he said that one day he was having a conversation with his mama. And his mom was telling him that he was actually a twin. She said when he was in the womb, things had started off very, very good. And then all of a sudden, things started to get weird because she said one day when they went to go get an ultrasound, she said the other twin was not in there. Later, she had figured out that he had actually eaten his twin brother while he was in the womb. So y'all, I kept pushing this matter. And I'm like, no, we need to go get some tests done. We need to go figure out what is going on. Because I knew deep down inside, like, something was wrong and something wasn't right. So he ended up going to the doctors. He ended up getting some tests done. Why did they end up finding 2 DNAs inside of him? I have never heard anything like this ever in my life. So we ended up going back and we ended up getting another DNA test. So why did the other DNA test match up with the second DNA that was found inside of him? So the doctors ended up explaining to us saying that the DNA that was coming up was actually his twin brother, and his twin brother was actually living on the inside of him. And when we looked at the DNA test for our children, they both matched up with his brother. So come to figure out, my kids are actually related to his brother, even though I never did anything with his brother.
Sometimes I don't be having no words for the type of things I be seeing on the internet. Like, if he ate his twin, wouldn't his twin come out, you know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't his twin come out in a diaper? I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Yeah, this for y'all boys that want to go to DR and them type of countries, man. That's what they got going on down there. That's how y'all boys be getting robbed and shit.
I canceled a first date with a man because he decided he wanted to change plans the day of. Now, call me crazy, or maybe I just haven't been with a man for so long that any little thing they do to f up just irritates me. But I highly, highly, highly believe in first impressions. And if I'm already a busy person and I sit there and I make time for you in my schedule, do not change plans on me last minute. If that's what you said we're gonna do, stick to it. So the date was supposed to be dinner and movies. Simple.
What if it's an emergency? I'm just saying, what if it's an emergency? If it's an emergency situation and I had to cancel our date, would you understand?
Can't f that up. You pick the dinner spot. I already know what movie I want to watch. We pick the movie time. Easy. 1, 2, 3. Can't f that up, right? The morning of, I get a hey boo text. Not from a girl, from him. He's like, hey, like, I know we're supposed to be going to dinner in the movies today, but I forgot it was my cousin's birthday, and he's having a party. I kind of want to go to his birthday party, but I still want to see, so let's do the movies. No. One, I don't want to just do the movies with you because I wanted to actually speak to you and get to know you over dinner before the movies. And
I agree with her. Why he didn't hit her with, hey, can we move up the plans? And then why don't you just invite her to the party? You shot yourself in the foot.
2, your cousin's birthday is the same day every year, so how the did you forget your cousin? You and your cousin, bitch.
Nah, you bugging. You see that? You bugging. I was cool with you setting boundaries on him changing up the plans or whatever, but you talking about fuck that man and his cousin is crazy.
Now I'm not going to go to dinner or the movies with you, and no, you cannot see me, and then I blocked him on everything. I deleted his number because fuck you. Now that might have been a little bit harsh, but I didn't curse him out. I just said, you know what? Maybe we should reschedule this date for another time. Okay. And I went and I got lunch with my homegirls, and I went to the movie with my homegirl, and she drove me home. So yeah, that's I canceled my first date story. Good night.
You see how easy it was for you to switch up and have your homegirl on call? God knows what your homegirl had planned, but she dropped her plans to come hang out with you because some dude switched up on y'all date. Suppose the shoes was in the other foot. Suppose it was a situation where something that your homegirl had slipped your mind. I guarantee you it would have been real easy for you to cancel that date. You probably wouldn't even try to compromise. At least he tried to compromise. You wouldn't have compromised. That'd be the problem now. Y'all be wanting dudes to choose y'all poom poom over their family members. That's how y'all be controlling niggas.
You can't park right here. Who the said that? And who is you knocking on my window that hard?
Unless you got a handicap, you cannot park right here.
But why you feel like I'm not handicapped?
Nothing visible that shows that you're handicapped.
Oh,
Call the police.
She's messing with the wrong person.
Bye down. Boom, 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 boom. Have a good one. Mind your business, baby.
There was so many sound effects. Bada, boom, 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 boom. I'm not gonna say mind your business on a situation like that because I used to feel some type of way about the people who went hard for the handicap spots. But I understand it. Have you ever had a pinched nerve that had to do groceries and had to walk all the way from the back of the parking lot and your back hurt and you could barely walk? So for me having a pinched nerve, and I'm not even handicapped, I just had a pinched nerve for about 2 weeks. And I was mad as hell when all the parking spots close to the front door was taken.
I don't want to be videotaped.
So you stop and roll your window down? It is?
Yes.
What do you know about HIPAA laws?
I know everything about
Oh, yeah?
Wait. I thought HIPAA had to do with like medical stuff and people personal information. Like what does that have to do with somebody recording you in public? Bitch, you're just putting shit together.
Well, it doesn't seem it because I don't have anything to do with HIPAA.
It's still breaking personal HIPAA laws regardless on individual.
I really don't think you have any clue what you're talking about right now.
Why? What are you doing with it?
What does that matter?
Because you can't just be videotaping people coming into this.
Absolutely.
It's in public.
I just think that you're invading people's privacy, and I think that
In
it's
public?
In public.
What
Like,
degree of privacy do you have in public?
You're
right.
supposed to ask people if it's
No,
okay.
No, I'm not.
See, that's
Okay.
what's wrong with the generations is
Oh, it's the
punk-ass
generation.
kids
Oh.
like you who think that it's okay to just do whatever. That
Well,
is
thank
not
God
okay.
I have the Constitution
That
behind
is
me.
not okay.
Since
So you went from I don't want to be videotaped to stopping your car and going over there. I didn't even know you was that tall. I thought you was short. Like you just exposed yourself.
Y'all see this comment right here? He said, "Man's beat a murder case without ever going to trial or a lawyer." I ain't gonna lie, that shit funny as hell. But let's get right into it. So I went to Snooks. I got some Enfamil, I got some juice, and I was finna pay with a 50, but I ended up paying with my card. I wish I would have paid with the 50. But, you know, I used my card, Apple Pay. Boop. You know, Apple Pay come right back to you. That's how they got to me so fast. So I got my stuff, and I went to Popeyes, and then I went home. When I went home, I saw the post on VOTP News. It said somebody got shot at the Snooks I was just at. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I screenshot it, sent it to the group, thought nothing of it. Next day, me and bro went to go get some shoes, and we was going to Illinois. I live in Missouri. We're going to Illinois. You can have your gun in Missouri. You can't have it in Illinois. So I didn't have no gun on me at the time. Good thing I didn't, or it could have went south. So when we pulled back up, I didn't have no gun on me. Like, literally, when I pulled up, it was like that. I was in the passenger seat. They hopped out like that. I ain't see nobody pulling up or nothing. They hopped out like that. Pulled my arms like this, asked me my name, had my shit separated, put my arms behind my back, got the lifting of my shirt, checking my waistband, all that shit. And I'm thinking like, damn, it's kind of crazy. They throw me in the car, boom, close the door.
And I be worried about that. Anytime I move around, anytime I'm moving and grooving and I got my pistol on me, I be worried about getting pulled over. At one point, I used to have my pistol inside my glove compartment, but now I just put it, you know what I'm saying? I might have it under my seat or I might have it behind my seat, only because if I get pulled over and he asks for license and registration, I don't want to pop my glove compartment to get my registration and then my gun is in there and then I get shot because he gonna think I'm reaching for my gun.
I'm like, damn, what the f going on? I'm thinking I'm cooked and shit. He come back, he read my rights, he asked me, do I want to talk? I said, no. He about to close the door again. He said, well, I'm just letting you know you're being arrested for attempted murder, armed robbery. I'm like, hold on, like, what the hell going on? And he told me, do you want to talk? I'm like, yeah. He said, I'm such and such, I'm from St. Peter's. You know, this shit happened at the Snooks yesterday. Were you there? And I was like, yeah, I was there, but I ain't had nothing to do with that. Like, what are you talking about? And he basically tell me that they got somebody that ID'd me as the shooter. I'm like, oh, hell no. I instantly thought, like, I'm being framed, but it's some James St. Patrick type shit. Like, I thought I was cooked. So basically, I told him, I said, well, y'all couldn't have had footage of the outside of the Snooks. He was like, why you say that? And I said, because I left in my car over there. Do that look like, you know, a silver Hyundai? And he get looking around, look up, look down. He say, hold on. And he go talk to the other dude. Other dude, like, supervisor type shit. He come over there. He get to telling me the same thing, same little rundown. And I told him, like, nah, that couldn't have been me. And then he was like, well, do you have any guns? I was like, yeah, I got some. And he was like, what caliber? I was like, 9mm. He was like, oh, yeah, that's what you used in the shooting. I'm like, oh, shit, come on, let's go, come on. I'm finna show y'all where they at. You can run up the test and check or whatever you need to do. Like, fuck that. So they did, they got the guns.
There is no better feeling than knowing that you clean. When police stop you and they find the gun and they run the not ballistics, but they run it through the system and they see it came back to you. Whoo!
Took me down to the station, had me do an interview, like, you know what I'm saying, basically explaining what happened. And for y'all in the video, if you see him showing a picture of me, that picture of me is from the surveillance camera. The little dude who was the bad boy said that it was me, even though he didn't even see the shooting. He just said it was me because they came here and said gray sweatsuit. And he said a guy was just in here in a gray sweatsuit and he pointed at me.
I'll go up to that store and whoop his ass. Just off GP, I'll whoop his ass. If you're not 100% sure, keep your mouth shut. Yeah, bro, if you're not 100% sure, keep your mouth shut, bro. There's a lot of people right now that have gotten arrested for crimes that they did not commit, went to trial, beat the trial, but then end up getting hurt by the family members because the family members think that the court system got it wrong, even though they really didn't do it. Listen, when somebody gets hurt and that family is grieving, that family is looking for somebody to blame. And if another person mistakenly point that finger at you, it's a wrap. You did it. You did it. They don't want to hear, oh, he's not guilty because we found, no. He did it. So for that person to just point you out and they're not 100% sure, that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool, dog. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not going to control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.